So today's going to be an awesome video because I'm going to break down exactly how to defeat lust. And I have my whiteboard. It's back there. We're about to lock in with it. The first thing that I want you to understand about lust is that lust is energy. Everything that the creator has created in this universe is energy. It's energy. It's electric. It is giving you the electricity that you need to run. It's giving you the power that you need to run. And if you don't understand that you can transfer that energy into something else, into another action, then it's always going to ruminate in the lower levels of yourself. What am I talking about? It's best that I illustrate it. So lust is energy, right? This is you. By the way, you're an energetic being. Everything is energy, right? And what will happen is you'll get out of nowhere horny. Sometimes it can start off as a lustful thought. So you might have lustful thoughts that you don't have to honor, by the way, because you are not your thoughts. Okay, you are experiencing your thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. Okay. And those thoughts can manifest. Those thoughts can express itself that way. Right? Where you're horny, okay? Your job, though, is to utilize this energy in a different way. What you have to understand about energy is that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred, which means energy works like this. Energy is all about transfer. It moves. It has to move. When you're getting lustful thoughts and you're not moving around that lustful energy somewhere else, if you're not bringing that energy up, then it's going to stay down and it's going to circulate more and more and more around this area. And then you start to enter what I call a lust loop because the energy has nowhere else to go. So it only ruminates down here. So the lust will stay down here. And a lot of guys don't make it past this level, which is what I call level 1. When you're dealing with lust, no disrespect, we all deal with it. And we will always deal with it because this energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred. So it doesn't matter what age you are, you will always deal with horniness. You will always deal with lust because that's your energy. That's your life force. That same life force can create a child, okay? But if you're not in the child making business right now, you shouldn't be watching a lot of pornography. You shouldn't be doing things that you're not proud of because it's going to give you guilt and it's going to give you shame. And it's just not a good thing. A lot of you guys are probably experiencing that. That makes it harder for you to be out here and be productive and put your energy towards different things because your energy is always going here and it's stuck in the lust loop. So again, your job should be breaking free from this lust loop. You have to utilize this energy in different ways. So what are things that you can do to utilize this energy in different ways and bring the energy up? I'll illustrate it. This is you again. When you feel that energy of lust is around here, right? You have to then rise it up by understanding what that energy is. Understand that the lust that you feel can easily be turned into, and it really is in its essence, creative energy. When you feel lustful, it means that you have a lot of creative energy. How you use that energy is important. So now that you know that it's creative energy, literally because it can create a child, it can create a better life for you. Give it a task, right? Do you want to work out? Go ahead. Gym. Go work out. Go ahead and do that. You want to read a book? Go ahead. Go ahead and read when you feel horny. You can do that. You can go read. Go on a walk. That's what I'm about to do. Go on a walk. I get 10 to 20,000 steps a day. When you feel lustful, sometimes what's happening is there's not enough movement. Remember, energy can only be transferred. Creative energy, at the end of the day, it's still energy. Energy is always moving. If you're not moving, if you're not doing something, the energy is going to stay stagnant down here. It's going to ruminate. You're going to find yourself in a lust loop and you're not going to reach higher levels. You're not going to reach higher levels of success. You're not going to reach higher levels of wisdom. I'm not saying that it's not possible at all, but what I'm saying is in order for you to reach new heights in life, you got to do new stuff. You can't worry about the same old. You can't worry about just looking at women all day. That's just one part of life. And it's a part of life that's not really useful or beneficial, if I could be honest. We could be using our lust, which is truly our creative energy, in much greater ways. Think about what you can do. I'm literally using my creative energy right now to create this video to hopefully help somebody out there defeat lust and understand what it is on a deeper level, right? You have to give yourself a job. You have to give yourself tasks. You have to keep the energy flowing, or the energy is going to dictate where it wants to go, okay? And it's going to choose here because that's what you're used to, because that's what makes you comfortable, because that's what you like to see and that's what you like to watch. And your mind doesn't know any better. If your mind is filled with lustful thoughts, and you believe that you have to honor those thoughts, remember, you are the thoughts that you choose to honor. You are not your thoughts. People still think that they are their thoughts. We have to evolve. We have to raise our consciousness. We are more than our thoughts. So if you think that you are your thoughts, then your brain becomes lustful, and then you attract more lustful thoughts. So when that energy comes down, when that creative energy comes down, let's say from the creator, from the source of all creation, from God, when God gives you that energy and he wakes you up for another day, because your mind is programmed to be lustful, you attract lustful thoughts. You attract lustful energy, and that energy has to go somewhere. So that energy is going to go down here. I know this looks like a damn mess. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay. That energy that you get goes down here. And guess what? You enter that lust loop again unless you break it by doing one of these: reading, gym, walk, talking to God, moving your energy. You have to move your energy. So I know I threw a lot at you in a short amount of time. So I wrote the basics down here just so we can grasp it and you can take it and apply it into your life today. Lust is energy. It's creative energy. Okay. So lust is the same energy that can create a child and bring a child into the world, or you can utilize that creative energy to create the life that you want. You can do both. You can do whatever you want. But if you're not in the business of making a child, then what are you in the business of doing? Lust can tend to be a little too much. And that's why we're in this gooning culture, because people are in a lust loop because they're not transferring that energy into something else. Energy can only be transferred. So if you don't transfer it into the gym or into self-improvement habits or into creating the life that you want, understand that that energy is going to find itself out of you. It's going to exit and you're going to orgasm, right? You're going to find a way to exit that energy because energy can only be transferred, right? But you can keep that energy within semen retention, and you can utilize that energy in other ways to create the life that you want. Number 3, use the energy. Okay, same point here. Use the energy, transfer the energy, get the energy moving. You should be walking 10,000 steps a day. Walking is very essential. Get the energy moving, because if you don't move the energy, then the energy is going to stagnate and it's going to ruminate in your lower self. You're going to be in a lust loop and you're going to be dealing with this until kingdom comes. And then here's a bonus, right? Because again, we talked about a lot today, so I'll definitely make another video on it if you want. If you want me to make another video on this, a part 2, definitely let me know in the comment section below. You are not your thoughts. There's so much more I can say about that. You are not your thoughts. You are the thoughts that you choose to honor. Okay? You are the thoughts that you choose to honor. You're hearing it first, bro. You are the thoughts that you choose to honor. I believe that I'm the thoughts that I honor. If I don't honor the lustful thoughts, then the lustful thoughts are not me. That doesn't make up who I am. If I do honor those thoughts, then that ends up being who I am. So I need you to understand that you are not your thoughts. And that's going to help you when you do get a burst of lustful energy or lustful thoughts, and it can go down here. Then you are able to recognize, I don't have to use that energy in that way. I'm going to use the energy that God has given me in a better way to change my life and make my life better. Thank you so much for watching. If you need further help breaking free from lust, I have a Chosen Ones program where I go into subjects like these way deeper. And I think that you'll definitely benefit from it if you're dealing with lust. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you in the next video, man. Stay purpose driven.